What's up?
You talked Sunday pretty frankly about not being happy about where your defense is. What do you need to see this week in practice? How do you want to see your teammates respond to kind of bounce back from that?
I just think we just have to have a level of focus, really focusing on the details of our defense, focus on the details of what we're trying to get done. I think I said it on Sunday. We just got to be more consistent. I'm confident our guys can do that, and so we had to put that loss behind us and move forward and focus on what we can do this week.
Corbin Smith.
Hey, Bobby, it seems like no matter who the 49ers put in the backfield, they're finding success running the football. Guys have gone down and they just keep running the ball well on teams. What is it from a scheme and system standpoint that makes them so difficult to prepare for as a linebacker?
I just think they do a really good job of figuring out like holes in your defense or creating holes in your defense. They understand your defense really well, so they'll motion or move a receiver or put a guy in a different put a team in a different front that they want you to be in to run the ball, which is why I think kind of no matter who you put back there, as long as they can read those gaps, they have success. So we just have to be conscious of what they're trying to do to us. We have to be locked in and focus and see the motions, and it should be a good challenge for us.
Brady Henderson.
Hi, Bobby.
What's up?
Can you think back to another time in your career, either here or elsewhere, where your defense has been challenged like this? And if so, what pulled you guys out of that?
I think the first thing that comes to my mind is I think early on, maybe it was 2013-14, can't remember exactly, but we were holding teams to not that many yards and not that many points, but we were giving up scores at the end of the game, or we weren't closing out games the way we wanted to close out games. And so this is kind of reverse. It's we're giving up a lot of yards, but other than last game, we're closing out or holding out when the game counts. So I think the biggest thing is just everybody coming together, being in on the same page, being positive and understanding that this is going to get changed, and you have to do your part. It's a team game, but it starts with your individual effort to make this defense great. And I think everybody's locked in, and we'll see how it goes on Sunday.
And then you may have been asked this a few weeks ago, and I'm sorry if you did, but what could somebody like Damon Harrison affect linebacker like you? How could he help somebody you in the other line?
When you have a big body like that, it just allows linebackers to roam free. You can't just ignore somebody like that. You have to put your hands on him. If you don't, then he's in the backfield. If you do, the linebacker's in the backfield. So it just, allows you to, run around and make plays.
Thanks.
Jen?
Pete says a lot of this is continuity on the defense and not having the starters out there the entire time. Your best guess, given all the football that you've played, how much time does it take to get that continuity to start turning the corner?
I don't know. I don't know how long it takes to get that continuity. I think for myself, I'm not really one to make excuses. We're all professionals, and we just have to figure it out.
Bob?
Yeah, Bobby, it was the most that Jordan Brooks had played alongside you in the game the other day. Just what was your sort of assessment of Jordan's game and how you guys kind of worked together there?
I thought he did really well. I thought he was flying around. Definitely had some good hits, especially the one towards the goal line. And I think the more he gets out there, the more confident he gets, the more faster he'll play. So, I'm excited. I think that was a really hard game for him to come back to with all the shifts and the motions, and I felt like he handled it really well. And so I'm excited to see him play again. It's going to be a lot of trickery a little bit this week too, so he'll be ready.
Mike?
So, Bobby, DK said he's the best basketball player on the team. What do you have to say to that?
He's young, so he didn't do his homework. So I just tell him to do his homework first. And I did see the challenge that you guys had as far as the players. What do you think we go up to? What would we go up to?
1s and 2s to 15.
To 15? I probably
win by
say
2.
win by 2. Okay, we won't need it. I think it'd be probably 15-1. And that's
Wow.
because that's
Who's scoring
because
the one?
and that's because somebody tripped and then y'all accidentally got it in.
Wow. I'm not gonna take up the whole time in the Zoom, but I'm just gonna say I disagree. I disagree.
Hey,
I think
everybody's
we win.
entitled to their
But,
own opinion. I don't think that's a challenge you guys want to do. And then I think even if after we play, you guys will be out for like 3 weeks trying to recover.
no, just the off season. You know how to reach us. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. Thank you.
Jackie.
I'm here for the trash talk. Mike, do you want to take up my time to get some more in with that?
Now, Bobby knows. He knows. It's all good.
Bobby, going back to San Francisco and their offense, what have you seen from Jimmy this season? We've seen kind of some up and down games.
Yeah, I've seen that. I think there's moments where you can tell he's just spot on. He's getting the ball out quick. He's making the throws, and there's moments where he's kind of giving the ball away. And so I think we just have to give pressure to him, and then make sure we're on our landmarks and our keys. And we understand he's going to try to get the ball out quick, and we need to be ready for all the boots, all the play action, all the things that play with your eyes and play with your discipline. And as long as we're on there, we're good.
Getting that ball out quick. I mean, Kittle, he's been able to get the ball in those short yardage situations, but still make the most of it. What have you seen from him?
Say it one more time. I'm sorry. I was looking at the messages, and somebody said they gonna stay together. Y'all can stay together all you want. I don't think 5 points is gonna happen. But sorry, go ahead.
In those short yardage situations, Kittle, he's been able to get the ball, but still get some good yardage in after the catch. What have you seen from him?
He's just he's a great tight end. He goes, makes plays. The thing that I respect the most is he doesn't catch the ball. He blocks, and he has just as much fun blocking as he does catching. And I always respect somebody that has fun doing the game the right way.
Thank you.
Joe.
Bobby, curious how much you are involved in coaches' meetings or in talking to Ken and Pete about what you're seeing, what you feel like is or is not working beyond just like a guys having to do their job part, but maybe schematically things you guys could try that are different.
I think I'm very involved. I think we have conversations constantly. I think the thing is just trying to figure out how you play certain coverages with the guys that we're missing, or playing certain fronts with the guys that we're missing. So I think some of that plays a part into it, but we definitely talk.
Art.
Bobby, Jaron Reed and Poona Ford played about 75% of the snaps Sunday. That seems like a lot for the interior guys. How much was fatigue a factor in the late second half and then the OT for you guys on defense?
I'm not sure. I mean, I agree that is a lot of snaps. I'm not sure what their snap count is the previous years, but it's a lot of snaps. But I appreciate those guys for being out there and giving it their all. I don't know how much fatigue played a factor in the end. I feel like we're in pretty good shape, so I'm not too sure about that one.
Masvita.
Hey, Bobby, I respectfully disagree on your assertion about the game, the media game, and then
Where
also
you at?
right here. You see me?
Okay. No, I don't see you, but I hear your voice.
I'll bring my whistle if I have to. But going back to the San Francisco, it seems like how important is it for the defense to set the edge? Because it looks like they're trying to get on the outside quite a bit.
Our edge play is really important against this team. They're looking to get outside, and the moment you overplay, that's when the running backs kind of cut back inside. So you have to be ready. You have to be on point and understand what they're trying to do. They're trying to get outside, and if you overplay the outside, they're trying to see if anybody's out of their gap. So this is a team that you really have to be disciplined, and you have to have your eyes right, and you have to just do your job and play on their side of the ball. You got to be in the backfield. He didn't want to turn his camera on.
Omar.
Hey, Bobby, good to see you, man.
What's up?
Hey, Fred Warner, one of the great up-and-coming linebackers in the game, said that, you were the guy that he studied in college and still studies. I'm curious what you think about his game, kind of in return, and then a lot of linebackers we speak with all the time say that you're the guy that they studied coming up. Do you recognize maybe a Bobby Wagner style out there that you see from some of these young linebackers, and just that number one about Fred Warner, and then in general about the Bobby Wagner kind of style of linebacker that's out there with the young guys?
I have a lot of respect for Fred. He's done an amazing job. I feel like his growth since he came in the league to now has been amazing. It's really fun to watch. It's for him, he's a guy that I watch as well. Because I think, his play has been very impressive, and he's somebody that I do look forward to watching play because he's a good linebacker, and I think we need more guys like that in the league. And so it's definitely fun to watch him play. As far as the Bobby Wagner style, I don't know what that is or what that looks like. Hopefully it's pretty good. But, I try to offer advice or help to any of the young guys that reach out to me, because at the end of the day, it's bigger than just football. I want to help guys pay for their family, get their family situated and things of that nature. So it's bigger than football to me. And so if any young guy reaches out to me and wants to have a conversation, I'll have it because, I feel the older guys that I looked up to as far as Patrick Willis, Ray Lewis, all those guys, they offered, amazing advice to me, London Fletcher. And so I think it's only right that I do the same for the young guys.
Thanks, Bobby.
No problem.
All right, last one for Bobby, Greg Bell.
Hello, sir. How much can Jamal Adams help the defense coming back just by itself if nothing else changed?
Just his energy, just his presence always helps our team. Obviously, it's another playmaker, a guy that loves the game of football. You can see it while you're watching the film. So, him being back always helps our team because he's just a great player.
And the other question I had was, how much did you have to point and direct Jordan Brooks assignment-wise? How was that on Sunday night?
It was good. I think we have good chemistry. I work a lot with him off the field, so we were good.
Thank you, Bobby.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
And you guys, if you guys do want to play this game, I would suggest training now, like right now.
1 point is generous, Bobby.
It's very generous, and that was me being nice.
We got you.
Big negative.
Christmas is coming up, so 2.5 points.
We got you.
Over under 2.5.
You're welcome.
We got you.